Hello everybody, hello the people in this group and especially the student in grade 10, especially grade 10C. Okay, today we are going to continue our lesson with chapter 15, Town and Country, Unit 1, the capital city. Okay, you can open your book again on page 86 and 87. Okay, you have learned last week or last hour, okay, you have learned already the vocabulary and the picture and okay, and now we can go to read the text together. Okay, read the text and to do the next section about the multiple choice. Okay, multiple choice and answer the question as well. Okay, you see the text, okay, the reading text. Okay, we can read this text again okay, to do the next section. Okay, we can read this text again okay, to do the multiple choice on section um, A and section B answer the question. Okay, now let's read briefly okay, and then we can go to choose the correct statement for the multiple choice. Phnom Penh has been the capital of Cambodia since 1866 and now has a population of rather more than 1.4 million people. The city was built around a hill of Phnom Amise in Khmer, where an old lady known as Lady Peng used to live. It also lies on the western side of the Jatimo. It seems likely that King Mukpunyayat moved the capital here from Angkor because of the political circumstance of his time. His decision was moreover part of new strategy for defense of the country. The Penh fall easily into main sections. In the north of the city, there are lots of government institutions. This includes National Library, the main post office, railway station, and the central market, as well as some parks. Many of these buildings were built during the time when France controlled Cambodia. Okay, so this is I have a mistake here. To the south of Phnom Penh are the Royal Palace, Parliament Building, and the National Museum. There are several building old temples along River too, which contribute to the city's charming character. Here, beside the river is the center of Phnom Penh line. Around this building are two areas, many domestic properties, and various factories for the production of clothes have been built. Like other cities, Phnom Penh has a lot of problems to deal with. Perhaps the biggest problem this day is the considerable increase in um, the amount of traffic on the roads. There are now a huge number of cars and motorbikes on the streets which however have not been made any wider. Population also pollution, noise and accidents are on the increase so was predicted. Okay, now let's go to choose the statement together. Okay. Okay, one Lady Peng lived. Okay, live everyone live. Okay, live A on a hill. Okay. Two. King Punyaya moved his capital because he need to. Okay, he need to. Okay, A protect his country. 3. You can find that in the south section of city. They find what I read already the last hour and I got you to do at home. Only 2. And so now which one you choose A, B, C or D? In letter B, you can find the royal palace in the south section of the city. B. 4. The city has a problem because first, A, B, C. A, the roads are too wide. There isn't enough traffic. C, the roads aren't wide enough. D, there are too many people. Okay, letter C, the roads aren't wide enough. The city has problem because the roads aren't wide enough. Find the dot contribute most to Phnom Penh charming characters. So which one is A? The mistake property, B factory, C car, D temple. The temple is letter D. The temple contributes most to Phnom Penh character, charming character. Please look at the answer together. Number 1 B, number 2 A, number 4 3 B, number 4 C, number 5 D. Okay, now let's I introduce you present perfect passive. The statement in present perfect passive, positive, negative. The positive, negative. We look at the form. The form is noun of the noun as subject. This is the positive of positive, noun of the noun plus noun of the noun as the subject. You can call subject. Have, has, been, verb, participle, mean verb 3. When you want to put negative, you can use a noun or pronoun as subject plus hasn't or haven't been plus participle. We look at the example. Some schools in the countryside have been built recently. Some roads in the town haven't been improved yet. So this is the positive, this is negative. Some roads in the town haven't been improved yet. Okay, when passive, when we have no by someone, we can translate ត្រូវបានគេ when you by someone បានត្រូវបានដោយ Okay, look at the use. Okay, we use for present perfect or present perfect passive the same. For actions that have happened in the past, we don't say when it happened. First one and the second one. Some actions have happened in the past and continue to the present. For the action that happened in the past, we don't say when it happened. And some action has happened in the past and continue to the present. Or we have the present result. ចឹងគឺសម្រាប់ពេចពីវណ្ណការសម្បូរដែលយើងប្រើទាំង passive ក៏ដោយទាំង active ក៏ដោយ passive ក៏ដោយទាំងធានធ្វើអំពើក៏ដោយវិធានរកអំពើក៏ដោយគឺសម្រាប់សកម្មភាពទាំងឡាយណាដែលបានកើតឡើងក្នុងអតីតកាលហើយយើងមិនដឹងថាវាកើតនៅពេលណា យើងមិននិយាយថាវាកើតនៅពេលណាសកម្មភាពមួយដែលបានកើតឡើងក្នុងអតីតកាលយើងមិននិយាយថាវាកើតពេលណាមានន័យថាយើងមិនដឹងថាវាកើតពេលណាហើយវាបានកើតក្នុងអតីតកាលតែមិនដឹងពេលវេលាទៅពេលណាខ្លះលាស់មិនដឹងថាម្សិលមិញហ្នឹងគឺម៉ោងប្រហែលហើយម្សិលមិញថ្ងៃអាទិត្យមុននេះយើងអត់ដឹងថាបានកើតឡើងហើយសកម្មភាពខ្លះទៀតគឺបានកើតឡើងក្នុងអតីតកាលហើយបន្តដល់បច្ចុប្បន្នអញ្ចឹងគឺមានជាសកម្មភាពសម្រាប់ present perfect. Here I want to translate this meaning. Okay, the first one, some schools in the countryside have been built recently. ចឹងបើកាលណាមិនមានបាយទេគឺយើងប្រើត្រូវបានគេបើមានបាយត្រូវបានដោយយើងដែរចឹងសាលារៀននេះគេសាលារៀនមួយចំនួននៅក្នុងជនបទត្រូវបានគេកសាងថ្មីៗនេះសាលារៀនមួយចំនួននៅជនបទត្រូវបានគេសាងកសាងថ្មីៗនេះ The second one, some roads in the town haven't been improved yet. គេនៅផ្លូវខ្លះឬក៏ផ្លូវមួយចំនួននៅក្នុងទីក្រុងមិនទាន់បានអភិវឌ្ឍឲ្យបានល្អនៅឡើយបានល្អតែផ្លូវមួយចំនួននៅទីក្រុងមិនទាន់អភិវឌ្ឍឲ្យបានល្អនៅឡើយ But now change differently. This is the example in 2000. So at that time everything have not been improved yet. ចឹងតាំងពីសម័យនោះគឺមិនទាន់បានអភិវឌ្ឍដល់ឡើយទេនៅគាត់តិចតួចណា But now change differently. We have the develop of flat, the develop of government building, develop of a lot of house and market and the interest zone or supermarket and a flat ហើយឥឡូវហ្នឹងគឺវាផ្លាស់ប្ដូរច្រើនមែនតើគេជឿថាបាត់អ្វីៗទៅខាងដើមមកទៅហើយណាអញ្ចឹងអត្ថបទនៃការសរសេរនេះគឺតាំងពីឆ្នាំ2000កំឡុងឆ្នាំ2000ម្លេះអញ្ចឹងគឺវាមិនទាន់បានដូរទៅធ្វើនៅឡើយ Okay everyone you can go to okay, this is the for present perfect passive okay, you can note it into your notebook because it is very important for our lesson before unit 1 it's very important we introduce about present perfect passive if you want to use negative you use has or haven't but if you want to use not verb positive you can use have like been verb 3 build and verb 3 improved okay now let's go to answer question section B the last section for you sorry I forgot to set it for you sorry let me do it okay one by one sorry I forgot to do it for you sorry I'm so sorry my friend called I forget to do it Okay everyone, let's answer question for 6 question in unit 1. Okay, sorry my mouse is not so smoothly, not so doesn't not so work well. Read the story again and answer the question. Why is the capital city of Cambodia called Phnom Penh? ទី1ហេតុអ្វីបានជារាជធានីភ្នំពេញយើងហៅថាភ្នំពេញរដ្ឋរាជធានីយើងហៅថាភ្នំពេញ 2 why King Punyayat decide to move his capital ហេតុអ្វីបានជាព្រះបាទ Punyayat សម្រេចប្រតិយដើម្បីដូររាជធានី 3 when were the main post office railway station and the national museum built is it a passive not perfect passive តើអគារ post office នៅខាងការប្រេសនីភ្លើងហើយនឹងបណ្ណាគារជាតិកសាងនៅពេលណានៅឆ្នាំណា 3 4 where have people built this is perfect not passive where have people built their houses តើប្រជាជនកសាងផ្ទះនៅត្រង់ណានៅទីភ្នំពេញ on the south and the west 5 why is traffic sight a problem ហើយអ្វីបានជាចរាចរណ៍គឺជាបញ្ហា 6 what city or town have you seen and what do you like or dislike about them តើទីក្រុងណាខ្លះដែលអ្នកបានទៅលេងតែអ្នកចូលចិត្តវាឬក៏មិនចូលចិត្តវាអំពីចំណុចណាចូលចិត្តទីក្រុងនោះចំណុចណាហើយមិនចូលចិត្តទីក្រុងនោះចំណុចណា Everyone why is the capital city of Cambodia called Phnom Penh okay, you have learned and you have known already about the Phnom Penh because it was built around a hill or Phnom where an old lady called Lady Penh used to live ចឹងបានជារាជធានីយើងឈ្មោះថាភ្នំពេញដោយសារតែនេះពីព្រោះតែវាត្រូវបានកសាងនៅលើភ្នំណាទី1ហើយជាកន្លែងដែលស្ត្រីមួយឈ្មោះថាពេញរស់នៅទីនោះលោកយាយពេញរស់នៅទីនោះគឺជាលោកយាយពេញបានកសាងនៅលើប្រាសាទនៅលើភ្នំកសាងព្រះវិហារនៅលើភ្នំគេហៅថាភ្នំពេញនឹងភ្ជាប់ជាមួយភ្នំហើយនឹងពេញដោយសារគាត់បានកសាងប្រាសាទនៅលើភ្នំហើយគាត់ឈ្មោះជាពេញអញ្ចឹងគេហៅថាភ្នំពេញអញ្ចឹងយកពាក្យភ្នំមួយយកពាក្យពេញមួយយកមកប្រើភ្នំពេញ 2 why did King Punyayat decide to move his capital ហើយអ្វីបានជាព្រះបាទ Punyayat សម្រេចប្រតិយបដូររាជធានី yes because of the political circumstances of his time and as a part of new strategy for defense of the country ពីព្រោះភាសាកលៈទេសៈនយោបាយនៃសម័យកាលរបស់ព្រះអង្គហើយក៏នឹងដោយសារសកលៈទេសៈនយោបាយនៃសម័យកាលព្រះអង្គហើយក៏ជាយុទ្ធសាស្ត្រថ្មីជាផ្នែកមួយនៃយុទ្ធសាស្ត្រថ្មីដើម្បីការពារប្រទេស Prevent were the main post office, the railway station, and the national library built. Thì tới có cái lại Presley lại đang đập lương lại đang bọn này chỉ tiếp co sangในสมัยนั้น The as we know it is in France the France colony during the time when France controlled Cambodia France colony แกนานิคมบารัง France colony C O L O N Y colony ចឹងគឺទាំងអស់ហ្នឹងសមត្ថផលហ្នឹងគឺកសាងនៅសម័យបារាំងអាណានិគមស្រុកខ្មែរយើង 4. Where have people built their houses តើប្រជាជនកសាងធ្វើផ្ទះនៅឯណានៅភ្នំពេញហ្នឹង if you build on the S it's close to the river maybe the south the S the south the north the S គេអាចកសាងផ្ទះនៅទីក្រុងភ្នំពេញបានគឺច្រើនគឺនៅខាងលិចវត្តភ្នំខាងជើងវត្តភ្នំបងវត្តភ្នំអញ្ចឹងគេខាងខាងវត្តភ្នំគឺទៅលើ around the north and south section area of the city គឺនៅខាងជើងនិងខាងត្បូងនៅទីក្រុងនៅសម័យនេះទេ 5. Why is traffic such a problem ហេតុអីបានជាចរាចរណ៍គឺជាបញ្ហានៅសប្តាហ៍ហ្នឹង because there is too much of traffic of it and it is on the increase the roads are wide and so there is pollution noise and accidents បានជាចរាចរណ៍ជាបញ្ហាពីព្រោះតែចរាចរណ៍វាច្រើនការធ្វើដំណើរវាច្រើនហើយការធ្វើដំណើរនៅលើដងផ្លូវក៏កាន់តែកើនឡើងហើយស្ដាប់តែមនុស្សធ្វើដំណើរលើដងផ្លូវកើនឡើង road and wide ហើយផ្លូវគឺវាមិនធំទូលាយឲ្យគ្រប់គ្រាន់មានផ្លូវនៅតូចចង្អៀតមនុស្សកាន់តែច្រើន and so there is pollution noise and accidents ដូច្នេះហើយក៏ធ្វើឲ្យពលរដ្ឋបរិស្ថានមានសំឡេងគឺអឺកងខ្លាំងសំឡេងឡូឡាខ្លាំងហើយនឹងមានគ្រោះថ្នាក់ក៏ច្រើន Okay, for question number 6 it is your own idea your own answer ចឹងចម្លើយទី6គឺចម្លើយខ្លួនឯង Okay, for me I used to go to Phnom Penh City and Bangkok. Okay, what do you like about that city or what do you dislike about that city? Okay, for Bangkok I like the building and the transport system. Okay, there are a lot of transport system and I used to go to Bangkok and I like the transport system because they build the sky bridge, the highway, and their roads are too wide. The big road. But for me, I don't like the too much traffic. In Thailand, we can see a lot of people, more than 18 million people, and I don't know how many people in the Bangkok city, but there are too much traffic, and especially when the smoke from the car and the motorbike and can pollute the air city, the air in the city. Okay, sorry. Okay, but for me, okay, I used to go to Phnom Penh. Okay, for Phnom Penh, I used to go a lot of time, and I used to stay there for 1 year too. Okay, when I go to live, to study for bachelor degree in NIE. Okay, for me, I like the city because there are a lot of good restaurant, hotel, and a lot of resort, a lot of good school, and the hospital too. But I dislike for me, I dislike for the city because there are too much traffic and it's hot and the traffic is jam every day. So it's very difficult to go on time to the study place or work place, and especially when we stop at the traffic light, all the car and motorbike still work. the car and motorbike engine still work, so it reduces a lot of smoke. Okay, but because in Cambodia, in our country, use the second-hand car, second-hand motorbike, so they are old, they are the old transport. So when they drive, it produces a lot of smoke in the city or in the town. So I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, everyone, for grade 11, sorry, grade 10. Okay, sorry, and thank you very much for watching. Okay, for learning this lesson. Okay, and goodbye and good luck. See you next lesson.